The world of modern royalty and high society has always been governed by an unwritten code of visual storytelling, where every fabric, every silhouette, and every accessory chosen for a public appearance carries a weight far beyond its immediate aesthetic appeal. For decades, global audiences have watched with bated breath as public figures navigate the intense scrutiny of the international spotlight, using their wardrobe not merely as clothing, but as a sophisticated language of diplomacy, identity, and cultural connection. Among the modern personalities who have mastered this delicate art of public representation, the Duchess of Sussex stands as one of the most closely observed figures of the 21st century. Every journey undertaken, every charitable endeavor supported, and every casual walk along a distant shore becomes an event of global significance, analyzed by millions of enthusiasts and fashion commentators around the world who seek to decode the underlying messages behind the public image. When public figures step out into the world, especially during high-profile international tours that capture the imagination of the public, the expectations are invariably sky-high, demanding a flawless fusion of elegance, functionality, and relatability that can resonate across diverse cultures and socioeconomic backgrounds. To understand the immense impact of these visual choices, one must look at the grand tradition of royal tours, which have historically served as a bridge between ancient institutions and the contemporary public. These journeys are meticulously planned affairs, where every single detail is choreographed to convey a sense of purpose, respect, and mutual understanding between the visitors and their hosts. In recent years, however, the paradigm of high society fashion has undergone a profound transformation, moving away from the rigid, unyielding formalities of the past toward a more fluid, accessible philosophy often described as coastal elegance or quiet luxury. This evolving style philosophy prioritizes comfort, authenticity, and a seamless blend of high-end designer pieces with surprisingly accessible everyday staples, creating a narrative that feels both aspirational and deeply grounded in reality. It is within this fascinating intersection of luxury and practicality that the true genius of modern-style icons reveals itself, capturing the attention of observers who are constantly on the lookout for those rare moments when the boundaries between the elite world and the everyday consumer begin to blur in unexpected ways. If you find yourself captivated by the intricate details of high society lifestyles, the subtle choices of global icons, and the fascinating stories behind the trends that shape our culture, take a brief moment to ensure you are subscribed to this channel, as we regularly dive deep into the untold narratives and hidden details of the world's most influential personalities. The setting for this particular narrative carries us across the globe to the breathtaking landscapes of Australia, a continent known for its vibrant energy, stunning coastlines, and a public that deeply appreciates both authenticity and effortless grace. An international tour of this magnitude represents a unique challenge for any public figure, requiring a wardrobe that can seamlessly transition from formal charitable engagements and high-level meetings to moments of relaxed exploration along the edge of the Pacific Ocean. The contrast between the rigid structure of traditional public life and the expansive, untamed beauty of the Australian landscape sets the perfect stage for a stylistic evolution that reflects a deeply personal approach to modern living. As the cameras tracked every movement and the public eagerly anticipated each public appearance, a distinct pattern began to emerge, one that highlighted a sophisticated mastery of the Southern California aesthetic blended with the refined expectations of international media. Observers noted the seamless integration of classic pieces with contemporary designs, a testament to a stylistic vision that refuses to be confined by traditional expectations or predictable patterns of behavior as the days unfolded during this memorable journey down under. The focus of the international press and fashion analysts naturally centered on the specific items chosen for each public outing, tracking the delicate balance between timeless elegance and modern functionality. While many anticipated a continuous parade of exclusive, custom-made garments from the world's most prestigious fashion houses, the actual presentation offered a far more intriguing and nuanced story. The strategy involved a deliberate and artful mixing of independent boutique brands with well-known luxury staples, demonstrating an innate understanding of how to project a relatable yet undeniably sophisticated persona. This approach not only champions smaller, innovative creators, but also establishes a powerful connection with a broader audience that values sustainability, individuality, and practical elegance. However, it was during a particularly serene and informal moment, away from the structured environment of formal receptions and official speeches, that a singular detail caught the eye of the most discerning onlookers, setting off a wave of curiosity and speculation across social media platforms and fashion forums worldwide. This unexpected detail, captured during a peaceful walk along the ocean, challenged the conventional norms of high society footwear and sparked a global conversation about the changing definitions of luxury and comfort in the modern era. In an environment where every step is heavily documented and analyzed, the choice to prioritize physical well-being, support, and athletic functionality over traditional designer heels or formal footwear represents a powerful statement of intent. It shifts the focus from rigid aesthetic compliance to a celebration of active, healthy living and genuine engagement with the natural surroundings. For the sharp-eyed observers who pride themselves on identifying the exact specifications of every item worn by influential personalities, this discovery opened up a fascinating new chapter in the ongoing analysis of contemporary style trends, proving that the most impactful fashion statements are often the ones that catch us completely by surprise. As we prepare to delve deeper into the specific origins, reactions, and remarkable accessibility of this surprising choice in the next chapter of our report, the intrigue only continues to grow surrounding how a simple lifestyle decision can resonate so powerfully across the global media landscape. The sudden realization that a global fashion icon and member of the royal sphere had chosen to step away from traditional luxury footwear during a high-profile public tour instantly sent shockwaves through the digital landscape, setting off a massive scramble among fashion editors, internet stealth, and lifestyle commentators to identify the exact item in question. For weeks, the public had been treated to a showcase of immaculate, high-end ensembles as the Duchess of Sussex traversed the diverse landscapes of Australia, seamlessly executing her public duties while presenting an image of refined coastal sophistication. Throughout the trip, her stylistic choices had leaned heavily into an intentional blend of curated clothing from small, independent boutique brands, accented by exquisite sky-high designer heels from iconic fashion powerhouses such as Dior, Aquazzura, and Manolo Blahnik. This deliberate mixture had become a hallmark of her modern approach to public dressing, reinforcing her reputation as a style icon who respects the traditions of formal elegance while simultaneously supporting emerging voices in the global fashion industry. Yet, it was a sudden shift to total practicality during a casual coastal walk that truly captivated the public imagination, demonstrating that true confidence and modern elegance are not dependent on a luxury price tag or a towering heel. When the footage from this specific segment of the journey surfaced on Instagram, showcasing intimate glimpses of philanthropic endeavors alongside relaxed, off-duty moments down under, the collective attention of the internet shifted dramatically toward a single unexpected detail. Walking along the edge of the majestic ocean, silhouetted against the vast Australian horizon, the Duchess was spotted wearing a pair of highly functional athletic sneakers that stood in stark, fascinating contrast to the premium designer footwear she had worn just hours prior. The item was quickly identified by sharp-eyed style analysts as the Saucony Cohesion 18 sneaker, a choice that immediately ignited an intense online dialogue regarding the evolving nature of public dress codes and the growing cultural emphasis on health, mobility, and unpretentious comfort. The sight of a prominent public figure confidently embracing an affordable performance-driven running shoe while navigating a high-profile international trip served as a powerful reminder of how modern high society figures are redefining luxury on their own terms, prioritizing personal well-being and practical utility over rigid, outdated expectations of formal presentation. This fascinating blend of accessible mall brands like J.Crew with haute couture elements is central to what commentators have long celebrated as her signature Southern California coastal cool aesthetic, a style philosophy that emphasizes relaxed silhouettes, breathable materials, and a sense of effortless approachability. The black Saucony sneakers in question are designed primarily as a deeply cushioned athletic shoe, engineered to absorb high impact and provide maximum stability whether one is running essential daily errands, navigating a busy airport during international travel, or embarking on a vigorous morning jog along the coast. By integrating such a utilitarian item into a highly public wardrobe, the Duchess effectively validated the daily lived experiences of millions of ordinary observers, proving that high fashion sensibilities do not require sacrificing physical comfort or orthopedic support. This stylistic pivot did not diminish her elegance, rather, it enhanced her relatability, casting her not as a distant, untouchable figure wrapped in exclusive luxury, but as a modern, active individual who values the practical realities of movement and physical wellness above all else. As news of the specific sneaker model spread across the internet, consumer interest experienced an immediate and unprecedented surge, sending thousands of eager shoppers to major e-commerce platforms in search of the exact same pair. In a remarkable twist of timing that added even more fuel to the growing media firestorm, the very same comfortable, exceptionally well-rated running shoes were discovered to be on a substantial promotional sale on Amazon, with prices dropping as low as $55 in select sizes and color combinations. For a public accustomed to seeing global icons wearing garments and accessories that cost thousands of dollars and require lengthy waiting lists, the realization that a royal-approved footwear option was entirely accessible, budget-friendly, and immediately available for purchase was nothing short of a revelation. The retail phenomenon that followed demonstrated the immense, undeniable power of public figures to influence global consumer behavior, as shoppers rushed to secure their own pairs of the cushioned athletic shoes. Eager to experience the same level of comfort and casual sophistication that had been broadcast from the shores of Australia, the intense enthusiasm surrounding this retail discovery was further amplified by an outpouring of overwhelmingly positive feedback from everyday consumers who had already integrated the shoe into their active lifestyles long before it received the royal stamp of approval. Online review sections for the athletic footwear became a central point of discussion, filled with glowing testimonials from dedicated walkers, runners, and travelers who praised the product for its exceptional build quality, ergonomic design, and long-term durability. One passionate shopper highlighted the accurate sizing and spatial design of the shoe, noting that the sneakers are incredibly comfortable and feature a perfectly proportioned toe box that prevents discomfort during extended periods of physical activity. As a dedicated fitness enthusiast who walks multiple miles almost every single day, this reviewer emphasized that the shoes not only provided the necessary physical support for rigorous exercise, but also consistently attracted a wealth of compliments from onlookers, proving that functional athletic gear can also be visually appealing. Meanwhile, a second enthusiastic consumer echoed these sentiments, declaring that this specific brand had long been their absolute favorite choice for overall foot support. Precise fit, reliable tread traction, and impressive longevity across various terrains. Having purchased this particular pair specifically as a casual walking shoe that maintained a cleaner, sleeker, and more refined appearance than standard bulky running shoes, the buyer expressed immense satisfaction with the reasonable price point and strongly recommended the footwear for international travel and long-distance commuting. These authentic, unscripted endorsements from everyday users added a layer of profound credibility to the unfolding fashion narrative, confirming that the choice of footwear was grounded in genuine quality and performance, rather than a superficial desire for corporate sponsorship or public relations staging. As the media continued to dissect the broader implications of this commercial crossover, tension began to mount regarding how traditional luxury brands would adapt to a marketplace where utility, affordability, and authentic consumer satisfaction are increasingly prized over exclusive branding and artificial scarcity, setting the stage for a deeper exploration of the individuals reporting on these trends and the cultural shifts driving them. The deeper significance of this modern fashion intersection goes far beyond a single walk on an Australian beach or a sudden spike in online retail sales, shedding light on a profound structural shift in how contemporary society consumes news, analyzes public figures, and values the media professionals who document these cultural phenomena. At the heart of this specific reporting breakthrough is the dedicated work of seasoned media professionals who possess a unique, highly specialized ability to identify and analyze the commercial trends that captivate millions of readers worldwide. The immediate uncovering of this budget-friendly footwear's choice and the subsequent exploration of its retail availability on major e-commerce platforms was brought to light by prominent lifestyle and commerce journalists who serve as the crucial link between high-profile public events and the everyday consumer marketplace. These media figures possess an extraordinary knack for tracking the fast-moving intersection of celebrity culture, high society, and accessible lifestyle choices, ensuring that global audiences receive not just superficial news updates, but practical, actionable insights into how the style choices of the world's most influential personalities can be integrated into regular everyday life. To truly appreciate the precision required for this level of cultural and commercial reporting, one must look at the extensive professional backgrounds of the specialized journalists operating within the high-stakes environment of major media outlets. The insights driving this particular fashion revelation were meticulously curated by reporters, with a proven track record of identifying the precise anti-aging skincare secrets, beauty regimens, and wardrobe combinations that international stars rely upon to maintain their public appearance. These writers regularly dish on the latest high-profile fashion collaborations, track fluctuating market prices, and find exceptional deals on coveted items, making luxury concepts accessible to a highly engaged global readership. This level of expert analysis requires years of dedicated experience across multiple top-tier publications, with seasoned professionals frequently honing their investigative skills at major lifestyle and entertainment brands before transitioning to dedicated commerce reporting positions. The ability to spot a low-profile athletic shoe amidst a sea of luxury designer garments is the direct result of a career built on rigorous observation, extensive industry connections, and an innate understanding of what resonates with the modern public, before bringing these compelling retail narratives to prominent high society columns. The journalists responsible for these viral style updates typically spend years analyzing broader entertainment, lifestyle, and shopping trends for a diverse array of respected media networks. Their professional histories often include significant contributions to major weekly entertainment magazines, analytical pieces for influential digital news outlets, comprehensive product testing for health and wellness publications, and regular trend reporting for major mass media conglomerates. This varied experience equips them with the unique analytical tools necessary to separate fleeting internet fads from substantial cultural shifts, allowing them to provide readers with accurate, thoroughly vetted information that goes well beyond the surface level of celebrity gossip. By applying this rigorous journalistic standard to everyday consumer products, these media experts elevate the conversation around modern style, framing choices like an affordable running shoe not as a random accidental occurrence, but as a fascinating reflection of contemporary societal values. Personal comfort and economic practicalities. When analyzing the broader context of this specific international journey, it becomes clear that the choice to incorporate highly accessible, performance-oriented athletic gear into a royal-approved wardrobe is part of a larger, carefully considered approach to public engagement that has been developing for several years. Historically, public figures of this stature were expected to maintain a rigorous, unyielding distance from the everyday realities of the average consumer, using clothing almost exclusively as a tool to project power, prestige, and institutional authority. However, the contemporary landscape demands a completely different set of values, prioritizing accessibility, transparency, and genuine connection with communities that may not have access to unlimited financial resources. By intentionally choosing to walk along the ocean in a pair of widely available, reasonably priced running shoes, the individual in question sends a clear, powerful signal that physical wellness, personal mobility, and environmental engagement are universal priorities that transcend social hierarchies and economic divisions, establishing a powerful precedent that will undoubtedly influence future generations of public figures. Furthermore, this blend of high and low fashion reflects a growing global awareness of sustainability and practical consumption, as modern consumers increasingly look for high-quality items that offer genuine longevity, multi-functional utility, and exceptional support rather than just a recognizable luxury logo. The massive public response to this retail discovery highlights a deep-seated desire among modern audiences to emulate the lifestyles of their favorite public figures in ways that are financially responsible, practical, and highly beneficial to their own daily routines. It proves that the most enduring fashion statements of the contemporary era are not necessarily the most expensive or exclusive ones, but rather those that offer a seamless bridge between the aspirational world of international high society and the practical, grounded realities of everyday life. As the media landscape continues to evolve and public figures navigate the complexities of global representation, the role of specialized commerce journalists will only grow in importance, ensuring that the fascinating stories behind the products we choose to wear are fully explored and shared with an eager, highly discerning global audience. Ultimately, this complete narrative underscores the reality that a simple choice of footwear can spark a multifaceted global conversation, uniting fitness enthusiasts, bargain hunters, high society commentators, and media professionals in a shared exploration of modern lifestyle trends. The story transitions smoothly from the scenic coastlines of Australia to the fast-paced world of digital commerce.